CSRA is full of interesting people,
Well, we're gonna go. We'll leave him here.
places,
Well, I have learned a lot today.
and activities.
Buckle up, saddle up, and get ready to ride.
And now I'm hitting the road to share them with you.
There's a lot of things going on right now.
And I promise
Come on!
they're worth the drive.
All right, guys, so we are here for our first stop, and we are here in McCormick, and we got Marjorie here. Marjorie, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We're here at the Dorn Complex right now, where if you're a fan of Christmas, the folks at McCormick here are about to blow your mind. So before we get into all that, tell me a little bit about what's going inside here right now. You guys got a bunch of people here. Talk to me about what's going on.
We sure do. This year we're hosting the annual Christmas Chamber of Commerce Christmas Breakfast, and we have between 50 and 70 people every year. A lot of people that don't often come or have the chance to visit us come for this, and then they tour the grist mill after.
Now, McCormick, how important are, the local businesses here in this town? Talk to me a little bit about that.
They're invaluable. Not only do they support us in our endeavors, they come for the breakfast, they network, we interact with each other to really do something special throughout the year, and especially at Christmas.
Now, I'm a big fan of the people of McCormick. I'm very vocal about that. I love you guys' energy. I love what you guys do. So I want you to personally tell me, what are the people like here, and what keeps you staying here in McCormick?
Oh my gosh. The first Christmas here was shortly after I moved here. And you look around at the activity and the tree coming up and the lights going up, and you're in the middle of a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
And it was for real. It wasn't, staged. It was just people coming together, the power companies, everyone just pulling together to make it special, our gift to McCormick every year.
Now, you guys got a lot of things going on for Christmas. There's always things going on here in McCormick for Christmas. So if you're seeing this, and for whatever reason, if you can't make it this year, you need to come back next year.
Oh,
There's
yes.
always something going on. But talk to us a little bit about what's going on this year.
All right. After the chamber breakfast today, we'll reconfigure the building to accommodate our vendors, and this is where we'll hold the holiday market.
Love it.
And in conjunction with that, in the grist mill, of course, then we have the Festival of Trees, which are the vignettes and the decorations, historical, contemporary, whimsical, just fun. Just beautiful and fun.
Yeah.
And then the community Christmas tree is out on the lawn. We also coordinate to host the story walk here on the grounds. And then we do a scavenger hunt, our Silver Bell scavenger hunt throughout town. Yeah.
And so when's all this going on?
Well, our first weekend is December 6th and 7th. That's Friday and Saturday from noon to 7.
Yeah.
And then the second weekend is the 13th and 14th.
Love it. You got a high five in there for me?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. We got a lot of stuff to check out today. And who knows? We may talk to one of your business people here, and we may stop by one of their places.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, guys, so we are here in a fantastic spot right now. If you are a fan of Christmas, you have to come out here to McCormick to check out the Festival of Trees here at the grist mill. And I got Mary here, one of the designers. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Brandon. Good to see you again.
Yo, good to see you. For those of you guys who don't know, I've been coming out here for
many years
now. This kind of kicks off the Christmas season for me, and it's just so nice in here. Every year it's different. Every year they do something different. But for the people who don't know, give us a little bit of a rundown about what this is and what it's all about.
Well, this is our 11th year, our Festival of Trees, as you said. It's a fundraiser for the McCormick County Historical Commission. Although entry is free, we depend just on your donations as you leave, and hopefully you'll be in the spirit when you do.
And so, giving people a rundown, when they walk in here, what are they going to see?
We have 17 trees.
17, nice.
6 different themes. We tell you historical stories about beautiful buildings and homes in the area. We have this garden shop where you're interviewing me now, which will give you all kinds of ideas for your mantle, for your trees, for your bookcases, to dress them up for the holiday season. There's a snowman who unfortunately found himself on a sunny day.
Oh no.
Yes, and it's just story after story as you go through, Brandon, that is all expressed visually for the holiday.
Now, it's absolutely amazing in here. I'm gonna give you a high five on it because you guys did great.
Thank you so much.
With you and your designers, how many of y'all are there, and how long does it take you to set this up?
Well, we start the second week in October, and there are 5 of us that work together. And if you could see us, we just bring wagon after wagon of ornaments and trims. And it's like, is it ever going to end? But when you get to today, and you know so many people, over 2,000 come through this event every year. So we know it's all the work's going to be worth it.
Love it. Now, give me an idea. This has been going on 11 years now. Can you tell me about how this whole thing got started, why you guys decided to do this, and why here at the Grist Mill?
Well, the Grist Mill, as you already know, thanks for asking, is one of the last 2 mills left in our country that was driven by steam. All the rest of them, when you think about it, had external water sources. So even if you have someone in your family that's a bah humbug when you mention Christmas, they would want to come and see how this building worked. We have all the original equipment, these huge boilers.
Yeah.
You can actually see all these pieces as a grist mill would have been run beginning back in 1898.
When people come in here, what do you want them to walk away with after they've come through and experienced the whole thing?
Well, 2 things. One is the respect for the history that we all should have in our country. And the second is to be filled with the spirit of the holidays. We have the music playing, the lights, as I said, the ornaments. If they leave without being in the spirit, it's not like we didn't do our part.
You guys have definitely done your job.
Yes.
I am in the Christmas
Thank you.
spirit, hoping to be on the nice list this year for Santa Claus.
I will check later to make sure.
Make sure that I am on there. So I have a question for you. How do you feel personally? We just had a whole bunch of people come in here.
We did.
Eyes were lighting up.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel seeing so many people come through here, appreciate your hard work, and just, it gets them in the spirit?
I have to tell you, that's the joy. We all hostess through these 4 days because that's our present back to us, is to see those eyes, to see the children, to see the grandparents enjoying it with their children. It's really the joy that we get back from doing all this work, because we know it makes a difference. There are a lot of people too who are older and don't decorate anymore. So this is their Christmas, and we appreciate that.
Well, Mary, I got one more high five in there for you. Oh yeah, we high five here.
Thank you so much,
on your hometown road
Brandon.
trip. I want to give you a big thank you again
Thanks.
for everything that you guys do here.
And for you as well for coming and telling the community about this.
I'll be back next year.
I'll see you
know
then.
that I'll be here. I will
Thanks.
be back next year. I'm sure it'll be a completely different theme. We got some more stuff to check out. We'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, so we are coming back. We went to the Grist Mill. We went to the early morning, the McCormick breakfast. And while we were in there, I heard this young lady tell me about her absolutely interesting business that she has here. So I'll let you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about where we're at right now.
Okay, I'm Lee Haskins, and me and my husband, Frank Haskins, own Lee's Jewelry. We are in McCormick, located at 106 Gold Street. I thought, what appropriate address.
Yeah, for jewelry?
You do
gotta
jewelry
love that.
and
Yeah,
watch
yeah, yeah,
repair, so, and we sell some jewelry.
And so you guys got some jewelry here for sale. But
Right.
y'all's main thing is repairing watches and the jewelry. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yes, my husband was raised, his dad was a jeweler, so he went in with him ever since he was real little. My husband's 67, I don't know if he would want me to. But
It's out there
so
now.
he's got a lot of experience, and he does repair on everything, all kinds of jewelry. We have I can't think of what we don't do. We do appraisals, engravings, we do ring sizings, chain solders, appraisals.
You do it all.
Yes, I can't think of anything we don't do.
Yeah.
And so one of my favorite things about working with my husband is because if you take your pieces to, some people will bring things and go, I've took this to 3 jewelers, they said it can't be fixed, but it was my grandma's, and I
Yeah.
just want to see if
Yeah.
you can do anything
Yeah.
with it. And he can fix it, and
Yeah.
I love that,
Yeah.
because then they have something that's sentimental to them.
Yeah.
So just because one jeweler can't fix it, don't mean we can't.
So, guys, if you're looking for somebody who can fix it, this is the one right here. This lady right
Aw,
here.
I
Yeah. She's got.
appreciate
But if you
it,
were to tell people to come out here, what would you say to get them to come out?
Well, we have 2 locations, so that makes it real easy for you. The Greenwood store, located at 572 Bypass 72 Northwest in Greenwood, is
Yeah.
open Monday through Saturday, This store is only open Tuesday and Thursday, but we do all kinds of repairs. We do quick turnaround. We have your things. We do not ship it off anywhere. It's done on site. And we also make jewelry. We melt gold, turn it into whatever you want it.
Love
so
it.
Come see us.
And anything you want to say to the people in McCormick for supporting you guys?
Oh, we so appreciate y'all. We love McCormick. We've been here 8 years as far as living here, but it's so nice to pour into the community and make it easy on them to get the repairs done and not having to drive 30 miles to get a watch battery or whatever.
We love it. We had to stop by and talk to you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
It was
just
nice
so
meeting
interesting.
you.
Nice meeting you too. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself real quick.
Well, I have lived here 8 years, and we just opened the business though in McCormick. But I had cancer 3 years ago, and I didn't feel like doing very much.
Yeah.
But I felt like writing.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I wrote my very first book, When Cancer Strikes.
Yeah.
And it is a devotional for people that get cancer and are going through it. It's like you feel so alone.
Yeah.
And so the book helps them. It's 183 days.
Yeah.
Because the doctors told me we're taking 6 months of your life.
Yeah.
So I wrote 183-day devotionals, and some days I was getting radiation. I'm like, here we go.
Yeah.
What is radiation? I guess we're getting ready to find out,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? But then there were other days that I just sit on the porch and come up with a devotional and help people to be positive,
Yeah.
no matter what they're going through, as well as lean on God.
I love that. You meet the most interesting people when you come out to these towns, y'all. Very nice.